Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Tyolon and today we're right back in it with Midnight Sun. So without further ado, let's jump in. Now the last time we left off on this game, we were about to fight Venom. And I am really looking forward to this battle. I have to say, Venom is by far one of my absolute favorite characters. Just gonna close this for a quick sec. Looks like it didn't close out last time. Give this a shot. But yeah, we are going to be fighting Venom. Okay? And Venom is my absolute favorite villain ever in the Marvel world. So I'm really looking forward to fighting him. Would be more ideal if he was going to join the team, but I get it. We're playing as the good guys, and this isn't, like I said, the last Marvel game I played was Marvel Alliance, and I'm pretty sure you could play good guys and bad guys, if my memory serves correct. Maybe that's a game I'll have to revisit one of these days. I don't know. With the amount of games coming out these days, the backlog is only ever getting bigger and bigger and bigger, so probably not going to make it back to that, but still, I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. If I'm not, make sure to let me know in the comments below, but I'm almost certain you could have good guys and bad guys fighting together. So yeah, we're going to fight Venom here. I am looking forward to this fight. I'm hoping, secretly hoping Spider-Man jumps in and helps us with this fight. It does look a little terrifying. Looks like, okay, so I was right. The damage you take in each level, or each mission, you don't gain back. So that's something I'm going to have to keep in mind going forward. It was a good thing that we healed Doctor Strange before going into the next battle. But as you can see, Hunter and Blade still have a little bit of damage. And we've got to be really careful of Fallen Venom here. 133 health. He's got 2 passes here. Join us. After being melee attacked, 50% chance to gain symbiote skin and bind the next melee attacker. Okay. And then he's got the supervillain passive. Bind and stun only restrains for 1 action attacks. Cannot be resisted. Cannot be knocked into drops. That is terrifying. I think we're going to have to take advantage of this stuff for sure. So let's go ahead and... Who do we got? We got Hunter moving first. Let's see if I can move in location here. I don't know if that's going to allow me to do anything just yet. Cannot perform this action. What if we stand on this side?
I will always find you, little one.
So that's not what we want to do either. Can I stand behind like that? Let's see. Still can't perform. Okay, well, what? Gonna try to do some attacks then. Draw the last 2 attacks. Start with 4 cards next turn. We're gonna go ahead with the blessings. Gotta deal damage as much as possible, as quick as possible. So let's go ahead and get that going. Doctor Strange leveled up. That's exciting. 5 health, 2 offense. Nice. Okay. So that's Hunter. You can go ahead and take out 1, take out the other. Let's go ahead and take 1 out. Nice. Knocked him right cleanly off. Gonna get that card back. And Hunter leveled up. Beautiful. Plus 6 health and 2 offense. There we go. Next one we got is we have... And we are gonna do this with Blade. Nice. Now, Symbiote. Did he do anything with it? No. Okay, good. And we think we have 1 more card we can play. We can. We're going to hold on to that just for now. Let's do knockback and quick. If I do, that takes 5. Let's try this. Let's knock him back into that. Hopefully this will do some good damage to him. Let's see. Boom. Beautiful. Another 11 damage. So you got to use the environment to your advantage. I remember that being part of the game. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Let's see what Fallen Venom does here. Always about eating people. Uh-oh. What's that doing?
Take your filthy hands off me.
Okay. That was crazy. What? A hero is bound and unable to act. Use other hero abilities to damage the binding and free them. Okay. When a unit is stunned, they will not act on the turn. Okay. So clearly, this is concerning. I think we're gonna have to do chain and do that. We can take out one and then free another. Boom, boom. Okay, sweet. That unbinded, that's what we need. Leveled up, Blade's getting, let's go. 24 in life steal, that's going to be super, super helpful as well. I think we have no choice, but we got to try to take out Venom. Clearly he is too strong. But boom! Oh, symbiote skin. Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. Okay, we can do that. And I think we could use Quick Attack on him, actually. This will take this guy out. So let's go ahead and do that. Boom, boom. You're done. And we're going to get that card back. Beautiful. And we can still play one more card. Draw one card. The next two damage cards apply bleed. I'm thinking we're going to want to do one of these ones. Draw the last two attacks played. Start. We're going to do that. Fingers crossed. I've never used that ability, so kind of just wanted to see what it was all about. And I can work with those. I can work with those cards. Except a lot of it's going to Venom, so let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. That way we can draw a new card. Sure, that'll work. Actually, that'll work really well. So we can move someone. Now I'm wondering if we move... Let's see. Throw. If he's on the other side. Can only vault that way? Slide, okay. I'm not liking any of these options, if I'm being honest. All I can think of is we're just going to leave him where he is. I'm good with that. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Stun removed. Hopefully Hunter doesn't go down. I'm hoping Venom attacks Blade. He did. What did you just do?
Never been punched by a fluid before.
Okay.
Gonna have to hose
Reinforcements. Oh gosh. Here we go.
Not quite ready to give up just yet.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be
Let's go ahead and do
back
this.
until we know what we're up against here.
Never.
Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
Let's go, Blade. Boom! Man, Blade is strong. Alright, now he's going to symbiote. 50% chance. Symbioted. Okay, all good. We're good. Now we can only use range attacks. Or, why don't we chain ×2. Take these guys out. Well, bam, bam. Beautifully. Man, Blade is slowly becoming my favorite character thus far. And then we also got a ranged attack, which is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and blast him. Nice. And we can hold on to the rest of those guys for sure. Let's go ahead and end our turn there. Now, I think I left Hunter a little... Run this way. Run this way. No, he's tying down Blade. That's not good. Nope, 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 nope. I thought he was going to take out Hunter. Okay, how are we going to do this one? Force me to knock back in any direction. Discard a random card. Probably going to want to do this.
Lilith was a vegetarian.
Let's go ahead and heal. Beautiful.
Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Is he symbioting? Spike bomb, deal 9 damage. Ooh, okay, so he's gonna spike bomb us. I gotcha, I gotcha. We can take this guy out. Knock back in any direction. Let's try that. Let's see if that frees him up. Nice, that should free him up. Beautiful. We're getting this, we're getting this. Okay. Make him bleed. We got a whip again. Let's try and do this. I guess we're just gonna take him out there. I was really hoping to throw him into Venom, but I don't think that's gonna work. So let's just throw him away. Nighty night. And we're gonna end the turn there. Now, hopefully his symbiotes himself there blows up. Please tell him you take some damage. Ooh. That was pretty cool, actually. Nope.
I will banish you to the void.
More reinforcements coming. I wonder if we take out Venom if the reinforcements will stop. Let's go ahead and throw this down. Well, boom. And we should have enough now, I'm thinking, to take him down. How much health you got? Ah, he'll still have 6 health. Boom! Alright. And is he going to symbiote? Yep. Okay. I wonder if that counts as a ranged attack. Let's see. I'm curious. It did. Beautifully executed. Okay. He's down. We got one more guy there. Are we taking him out? Nope, that's all we needed to do. Perfect. That's our first boss fight.
No escape from me, demon.
Hunter, don't get too eager here. Why? Spider-Man! I knew he'd make an appearance. I knew it. This is as close to Spider-Man 2 as an Xbox gamer I get. It's sad. I know.
You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc. Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. tongue was gross
Personally, I
enough.
think it's a great look, but
Someone is extra touchy today.
man, you are aggressive.
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares.
Alright, well that avoids us having to fight him again. Mission rating 2 stars, okay. Marvel's comic group. Look at that. I kind of like how they have it captured as a comic. That's fun. Okay, mission complete. Finished in 9 turns. Villain encounter difficult. Okay. I have no idea if 2 stars is a good thing. I don't know what the maximum amount of stars is. I thought we did pretty good.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged. The look. What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course.
I do agree. Hunter was a little reckless charging in.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help. If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than
the Sanctum? Or Wanda?
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
Oh, there's some hostility here.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less. We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Alright, we got some friendship XP between Blade and Doctor Strange.
Not to be the nagging old lady, but I told you not to push too hard.
Let's see, I haven't...
Now that things have settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always be this quiet. Now that things have
Okay.
settled down, you should get some rest. It won't always...
Something about the movement. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe you guys can mention in the comments below, but something about this movement just doesn't seem natural. It just seems like such a quickened pace. You can walk, I guess, at a regular pace too, but...
Been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived. He did?
No kidding. You did okay out there, considering you were technically dead 72 hours ago. None?
Not the outcome I envisioned for our first mission together, but you know what they say. Any mystical battle you can teleport away from.
Okay. So there's not too much dialogue choices you have. You can kind of just listen to them. They're kind of like basic NPCs in an open world game. Okay, there is a map, so that's good to know too. Hunter's Foley. So there's a few regions as well. Okay. Here's the heroes thus far. We're all level 2 now, so that's good news. Still thinking so far my favorite character to use is Blade. Blade's just got such good versatility, and the fact that he can get health back. In turn-based games, that's huge. So I have a feeling I'm gonna definitely focus on Blade for sure. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just have a chat here. I think they said to have a chat with Tony Stark.
Hunter, you look scathed. Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? I'll On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there.
Okay.
With a little help.
Thanks. Think you could have done better. Get where? I'm just gonna say a thing.
Your support is appreciated.
Oh, no problem.
Plus
Already got a
one.
few
There you go.
ideas cooking. You're not allergic to mimetic poly... You know what? Never mind. Why spoil the surprise? I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Man, for like a new generation game,
So,
sometimes the
here we
graphics
are.
they're
The
just
whole
not
room,
there.
huh? It's
It's not a horrible looking game.
functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter. There's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Stopped here before while you were out. Wanted to surprise. There's nothing to be scared. Joke? Quill? What quill? Would Tony Stark enjoy a joke? I'll just say thanks for the game.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
What is he talking about?
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me walking to my room.
Okay, let's open. Okay, Iron Man is now available on missions. That's good to know. I don't know. For a new generation game, you just expect graphics to just be so much better, but I don't know if it's just missing something. It looks flat. The people's faces, the expressions, it looks a little flat. The voice acting doesn't seem horrible, but time will tell. It's not a horrible looking game, don't get me wrong. It's just, again, it's a new generation game. You are expecting some, I don't know, a higher caliber? Let me know if I'm wrong, though, in the comments. Let me know if you agree or disagree. But even, like, look how fast I just walk and run around this traverse. And then to slowly walk, you gotta, like, just hit the joystick. Like, not much. Anyways, let's go ahead and open Tony Stark's present. Limited edition. I'm a sucker for limited edition stuff, so this has my name written all over it.
I'm Tony Stark, but if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man.
Okay. Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team, a social network just for superheroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. Okay. First post. What do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant first post that the hunter sees. Robbie, you can't keep going. Can't keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he'll throw your spark in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine, last time. Okay. First, we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I see that works, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it is more complicated than that. Miss Robustin, I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Strange did everything he could to get to Wanda. So did I. And the hunter. Take a breath, Ilya. I'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. Of that, I'm in agreement. Okay. Interesting. Then we got the gallery. That's kind of cool. It's just, again, the graphics just look... I don't know. I don't know. Something's just... It looks like horrible... I don't know what to say. Yeah. Well... Yeah, it just looks like bad graphic designs or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too harsh right now. We'll see. There's nothing in the settings, right? I don't think so. Just motion blur. What is it? What? Medium? Might play around with that. We'll have to see. I'll just put it to epic and see what happens. Inspect the journal page, closet, and painting. Okay.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Okay. Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. Select and purchase a new outfit for the hunter now. Okay. Don't love any of them, to be honest, but we're just gonna... Sounds like that's part of this mission, so we're gonna go ahead and just do that. Let's go ahead and throw that on. I wonder what this collar's all about, too. Okay, inspect the journal page. Is that this? Do you see how fast I went? Look at that. Whoop. Anyways. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them. Interesting.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Okay. So there's a collectible aspect to the game, obviously. Inspect the painting. What's this about?
We were all so happy then.
Agatha and Sarah with the Hounds. By Sally Owens, Oil on Campus. Go to sleep now. Okay. Oh, looks like we're having some type of dream here.
They're everywhere! We must go back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Who? Who is... Oh, there we go.
Child.
Oh, there's a hound.
Charlie! I know.
Oh yeah, we got a double hound.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And Still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something. This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Alright, can we pet the dog? Yes, we can.
All night. I should have known something was wrong.
If you can pet an animal in a game, it's rule of thumb you have to do it. Okay, it's code.
We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Something tells me, I wonder if you keep
What
petting.
you doing, Charlie?
There's gonna either be an achievement for petting her, or the relation is just gonna go up. What if, will she get annoyed?
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Bet you it's gonna be something like pet the dog 5 times. So I'm just gonna pet her 5 times and then keep moving on. But I swear every game that has pet a dog or pet an animal or pet this or that, if you do it anywhere between like 5 to 10
It's
times,
a good girl. It is my Charlie
probably unlocks the achievement. Okay, that was 5 and nothing popped, so we're just gonna keep moving on. This is for more of those. Okay. Oh, you can upgrade the room. Interesting. Okay. That's what we're going to save up for. We need a writing desk. No bedroom is complete without a writing desk, and that's coming from an avid writer. Room customizations, 1 of 8 owned. Okay. And other than that... Oh, can you play around? Oh, you can change yourself again. That's interesting to know. Okay. Oh, you gotta buy them now. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. But at least you can go back and change it, so that's kind of nice to know. Okay. I'm gonna call that good then. Let's go and see. Well, we're supposed to talk with Tony Stark again? Let's go do that then.
It's good to have you around again.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered
Can
in
you post
slime.
add to Superlink? Oh, there's a lot. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleashed. Monster upon city. Gosh, Bleecker Street miner sealed off by... Huh. Why does my equipment smell like popcorn? Maybe it's your portable microwave? We used it a few nights ago when we camped out on the grounds. Are you saying you took a potentially groundbreaking weapon from my lab and used it for snacks? Yeah. Was it the fusion decoupler, the mass modifier? I better not find s'mores in my gamma cyclotron. How would we make s'mores in a cyclotron? Do you know how s'mores are made, Tony? He thinks the butler brings them. Don't change the subject. Interesting. I'm just gonna say it. He's the outstanding Spider-Man. He has too many words. Don't let those words or the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Looks like someone made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's that old Avengers tolerate your spooky, strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going in for this month's Team Spirit Award, Blade. I have to go train. Interesting. Alright. Let's keep mocking then. Maybe I'm just gonna stop pushing in all the way here.
I thought Caretaker told them no more guns.
Oh, there's some glass here.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
Are Blade's eyes red?
So he's supposed to be playing nice.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams. Hunter.
Thanks for that one there, Blade. Very deep.
Right, and now Stark is hard at work in the forge coming up with something for the Hunter?
Okay.
The Hunter needs it after that last beating.
Man, can't wait till it's my turn for an upgrade.
Credits. I have no idea what any of that stuff is. More gloss. We'll explore a little bit later. Let's go see what Stark has to say here. But if there's collectibles, that means there's going to be an achievement that's associated to collectibles. And if we're trying to 100% this game, we're going to have to look for those collectibles. Hopefully none are missable.
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Is that what's giving you the power?
Fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes
Okay.
sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
What are we getting? More arm?
Your
Nice.
seem to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Yeah,
Well,
that was getting scary.
well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two were such skilled smithies.
Yep. I am Iron Smith.
Mm-hmm. Just put iron in front of everything, right there, Iron Man?
Try it on.
Alright, let's don the new armor. Not gonna lie,
Still think it could have used a cloak.
I dig the old stuff better. But mind you, chainmail, knight armor, that's my jam. Okay, not the whole
Stylish,
modern
indestructible.
superhero
Got
look.
the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
Alright.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
Oh, there's something over here.
You think everything could
Skill Ascents. Let's go ahead and pick that up. Of course, they seem to follow you. What's all this? What is this? The Star. A tarot card. Nova rises up the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Wasn't the Nova Corp, wasn't that Captain Marvel? I want to say. Remember in Guardians of the Galaxy. I guess that was the last Marvel game I played, as I played Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a fantastic game. If you have not played that game, highly, highly, highly recommend playing it. That's right, I'm mistaken. I thought Marvel's Alliance was the last game I played, but it definitely was Guardians of the Galaxy, and that was a fantastic game. Alright, another tarot card here. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind the cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and unconscious. I heard that Moon Knight didn't go over very well. I heard kind of mixed reviews of it. I still want to watch it. Seems like a really, really cool superhero, if I'm being honest. But yeah, still haven't seen it yet. One of those to see for sure. Let's see here. Okay. Cluttered table.
Curious.
Daggers. Wooden chest.
Intriguing.
Just getting that arcane knowledge. No idea what I can use that on yet, but we will play around with that a little bit more. This looks dope. One of Strange's capes, suspended in an ornate glass case. The cape floats in the air, rippling slightly through the air, though the air is still. Doctor Strange's cape is definitely super dope. Orb of Agamotto. Strange Orb of Agamotto. One of the few artifacts recovered from the Sanctorium. A powerful energy emits from inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. Alright, well, I think we've kind of inspected everything. Look, there's floating candles. Harry Potter fans, anyone? This guy's a Harry Potter fan. Super cool, actually. I don't know if that's to pay homage to it. It would be cool if they were all lit up in the ceiling, like it was in the ground hell, but alas. I think that's all we're going to kind of inspect here. We're going to keep on moseying and go have a chat with Tony. Still kind of feel like it's somewhat semi-open world, but not fully open world. Regardless, let's have a chat. Actually, we're going to talk with Doctor Strange first.
Your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
Okay.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Let's see. Got a few answers here. Still don't know just how much these answers are going to alter the gameplay, other than the relationship with you get friendship XP, but other than that, that seems to be the only thing it kind of dictates right now. So curious to see if these actually have any type of play into how the story unwinds. Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you. I'm going to make a joke about it and say like that.
Physically, I am fine. However, I do feel some
grogginess, a tinge of nausea, sense of memory loss upon time of passing, watery or itchy eyes, common side effects when one is pulled back into the light. Believe me, I know.
Interesting.
If any other symptoms arise, you can always tell
Will
me.
do.
Particularly if you develop a craving for brains.
Zombies?
I have a cream for that. In any event, I, for one,
was that
don't know if I will ever feel
Easter egg towards Marvel's zombies? Interesting.
I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda lost, swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But
did we really lose Wanda? I didn't really get the sense that we lost her and she was engulfed, but maybe. No, you let your guard down. I was never any good at math either. Don't blame yourself.
Lilith's power has placed a dark shroud over us all, Doctor. You are not alone in this.
Your words are appreciated. Still, I must not allow the underlying truth of the situation to become shrouded as well. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday. It was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
What exactly is Venom? About the Sanctum Wards of Protection. I'd like to know more about Wanda. I have to be going now. Let's see. What is Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
Right. Lithium seems to have found other uses for him, and Eddie is a willing participant.
My mother has a gift for bringing out the worst in people.
Yes, and in this case, I happen to be the direct victim of her ambition. I fear the Sanctum may never be the same.
So you can keep talking about a few of these things. Let's see. Might as well. When you play these games, you want the dialogue, you want some backstory. Let's hear more about Wanda.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago involving Agatha.
What exactly happened? Is Wanda really as powerful? Wanda has been staying with you at the Sanctum. Agatha, is that the...
I feel like everyone is avoiding mention of Agatha.
I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm afraid it's really not my place. You should speak to Sarah about her when you're ready.
Okay, and let's do the last one here. Might as well finish the conversation about the Sanctum's wards protection.
Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
In New York, you said the wards had never been broken. Remind me again about ley lines. What are ley lines?
Ley lines?
Often dismissed as pseudoscience in the modern day, ley lines actually represent the convergence of magical energies formed within the Earth itself.
Okay.
Ancient civilizations built their temples along these lines, tapping into the power flowing through them. Two such lines converge at the Sanctum's location. Needless to say, the wards benefit greatly.
All right. Well, on that note, I'll be going.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Okay. Well, I got 2 friendship XP from just having a chat, so that's nice and easy. Let's have a chat with Tony Stark.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral?
Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Thanks. Appreciate the effort. Probably a little too soon to tell, don't you think? Why is there a demon in the forge? Thanks anyways. Say...
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that.
That would be helpful.
Was this close to making it menthol flavored.
But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too.
You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
What's so special about this new suit? You don't seem to like magic much. You see anything strange around the Abbey? What exactly is this room again? So what's your story, Tony? Let's see. Let's go.
I take it this new version is a technological marvel.
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few
Dr.
touches
Spooky.
from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending.
There we go.
I thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
So did Venom. I think he's
Fair.
still picking a few pieces of it from his
Smart
teeth.
response. What's your story here?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy.
Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation.
I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head, and was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
That's a lot to deal with. Well, I guess it all worked out in the end.
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
You don't seem to like magic much.
Is all this magic
Man of
to your
science.
new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
But you and the doctor seem to work well together.
Well, no need to put a label on things. The guy is good at making sense of this madness every now and then. When he's not talking to his cape.
Fair enough. All right. See if there's been anything strange. Maybe this will lead to a side quest. Maybe.
Around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted!
Okay.
But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic. Cats.
Magic cats.
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
A magic cat. We've got to find the magic cat. All right. Let's do this.
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here.
Wish upon a Stark?
We need to know what we're making
Maybe.
first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
All right. Seems like that's it for now as well.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot.
Okay.
If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth
More
your time.
talking, more chatting? Sure, why not? Let's do it. Gamma coil analysis? Okay.
Now, I doubt
Let's see what this is
advanced
about.
thermodynamics was a hot topic at ye old demon hunting school, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed
That would be,
version.
yeah, I was gonna say that'd be appreciated.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms.
I do not like
This
acronyms.
stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury
Especially
on a Monday
where I
morning,
work,
but
we have way
Hydra
too
doesn't seem
many
to mind.
acronyms.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look
Ooh,
like Fin Fang
okay.
Foom.
Think Fang Foom's
Thankfully,
got to be
we've got
another
a lot
really,
from
really cool,
Dr.
unique
Spooky
Marvel
and
character.
our haunted oven over here. I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
That's better than injecting
I like
it.
where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
Analyzing gamma coils. Tony Stark can use the coil material recovered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Ooh, okay. Let's analyze the coil.
This never gets... What do you think?
Oh, they're all the same ability. We've already used all these abilities. Okay, we got knockback, quick strike, And forceful knockback. I'm saying that we own 2 of each already. Nothing super crazy. I think that this is going to be helpful. Ranged weapons, range attacks are always helpful.
And take myself out of the loop here.
I'm happy to help.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Ah, that's what I was waiting for. Okay. Let's go have a chat with Blade then. Upgrading the cards. I was like, that's kind of lame that I got a duplicate of what we already have, but that makes sense now if we're actually going to upgrade that. Sweet. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's... Oh, what is that? Heroic Essence. Uh-oh. Got a sneeze coming. Apologies. Bless me. Whew.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Hello.
Regardless of what Mr. Stark
A crystal
says,
ball.
the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent
Move the Abbey from our transition home to Salem, and I must confess I'm astounded at the natural beauty of this place. It is a nice area, but there is no time for sentiments. We have a job to do. Tyolon has found influence here with Hiram Shah through a page of the Darkhold. The Moon Seal did not bring the witches the protection. Should have. Several have been killed already. There is no telling how far this dark power could go. For now, we watch from the safety of the Abbey, hidden away amongst thick woodland. We must understand what it is we face. Alright. 1 of 12 caretaker journals. Holy. Okay. You know that's an achievement, so we're going to be on the lookout for any notes. So if anyone sees notes, let me know in the comments if we're missing anything. Tell me that's another one. Oh, easy. A coven of the witches from across the sea has sent for our help. I regret that I cannot do more, but Lilith and I are outstretched to our limits. I have sent a moon seal to their home in Salem by way of the Knights of Wundagore. I have no doubt this will take care of the troubles they face. Okay. Various frames in the Abbey can be interacted with. Paintings can be removed from frames for a small gloss cost. Paintings from your inventory can be placed in empty frames for free. Okay. So I can just take this? Interesting. What is that one? Whoa. Some intense paintings in here. Okay, let's go have our chat, shall we? Once I start collecting things, I'm always on like a mission to just go find everything, but alas, let's go upgrade our card and figure this thing out. Alright, Blade, what's up? Woo, look at that weapon.
At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice.
Agreed?
Any questions?
Yes, about you.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Everyone loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
Oh, he didn't like that.
You as a snarky
Okay.
jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
Dang. Didn't like that. I want to keep our relationship strong. I apologize, Blade. Did not know that. That was the first time I tried to joke, and it just didn't work. Okay.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I
feel
lost
like
a lot of time.
That's
Much of the last
not
century
accurate.
was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Let's see, have you always been?
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Interesting.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
Yes.
That is how I understand it.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter. But I only share it with friends.
We're gonna get Blade's real name
You do
then.
not consider me a friend?
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
That's because I got that -1 friendship. But we are going to become friends, and you're gonna tell me your name, Blades. I don't know his real name. Like I said, I don't know too much of the Marvel lore. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments. What is Blade's real name? Okay. How'd you get here?
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Okay.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Alright, and last but not least, what about the Midnight
Tell me about
Suns?
the Midnight Suns.
All right.
What do you think of the Midnight Suns?
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
We should train. Let's go do it.
I'm ready to train.
Let's get it done.
Finally.
-1. Man, that hurts. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. Okay, let's interact. Let's upgrade.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Nice.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
If target has bleed, plus 12 damage. That's nice. Sweet. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Boom. All right. Nice.
See you around.
See you around. Talk to Captain Marvel now. Okay.
Hey,
Lift an iron. Alright. We're just floating in midair. Cool, cool.
Hail, Holy One! Or is it unholy?
I want to take a quick glance here. Arcane keys. Okay, interesting. Gonna have to find a key for that one of these days. There's my dog.
Feeling good today, girl?
Pet her again. I swear there's going to be an achievement for petting the dog so many times. So we're going to keep doing that every time he's here. But alas, let's see what else. I'm just going to explore for a second here. King keys. Just want to see just how open of a world this game is. Okay, here's the rooms, clearly. Okay. Inspect that.
What is this?
Order is probably important. Have to remember that. Oh, we got another caretaker's journal. I try to remind myself that 16 is a young age for so much power, but I still lose my temper at times. This child, nearly grown, is rapidly progressing. The training goes well, and I'm optimistic for how we may be able to combat Lilith in the future, but there have been outbursts. We can't control these. I do worry that if we do face some unfortunate collateral damage, it sounds so harsh to put these words on page, but this is the reality that I face. Agatha and I have discussed options for controlling this power, but nothing has worked just yet. My latest attempt is to forge a ward to be worn around the neck. That's the collar. If I succeed, it will not only help the child channel his energy, but act as a shield against detection by Lilith or her minions. Only time will tell. I figured that was talking about the hunter there. Found another tarot card here. Thor. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wells. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher that. I'm not even gonna say it. His hammer. This sword represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. Eljor, is it? I don't know. I can't pronounce that properly. Fire rod. Hammer swirl in the cloudy crystal. Almost too hot to touch. Its surface seems. Okay. Oh, there's a skull over here. To explore a little bit. There was nothing this way, right? No. Okay. And if we look at the menu map, okay. Is this someone's room? Okay, so you can place stuff. I gotcha. I gotcha. Am I in someone's room? Just a random room? Okay. Cottage in the woods. Still don't have an arcane key. We'll have to figure out what that's all about. Alas, let us... Can I play? Is that... Can I play video games in the game? Playing video games in a video game? Can we break the fourth wall? Doesn't look like it. Bobby Ray's. So he's in here reading, but weren't you also out there training? Or did that just stop all of a sudden? No, maybe he did go sit. Okay. Robbie Ray's costume looks dope. Super, super dope. I don't know what... It's like Ghost Rider meets Ichigo, if anyone knows that. Just based off what I've seen, right? With Bleach, it kind of looks like if Ghost Rider and Bleach when Ichigo's in his hollow form. Tell me I'm wrong. If you agree, let me know. Or if you disagree, let me know. That's kind of what I get.
What's up?
Let's have a chat.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect.
They're telling me there's others?
I'm Carol. Carol Danvers. But you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster.
There has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot at that thing. Is anyone here taking anything? Let's see.
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes
what's this workaround?
As in Hydra. They've got
to
know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Exactly how persuasive.
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
Okay.
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter?
Thank you.
Welcome back from the dead.
Good to be back. +1 friendship. We'll take that. New hero available. Looks like we can now take Captain Marvel out with us.
Fine, speak.
Yes?
Pump and iron as well. Okay. Let us... What is this? Like how there's a Spider-Man dinghy. Lounge. Oh, you can lounge. Oh, cool. Okay. Just relax for a sec. It's kind of nice to relax when you're a superhero. You know, you got to take some time. Reflect. Everyone should, regardless of if you're a superhero or not. Take that time to R&R. You know, invest in yourself. Life is crazy, so relax, enjoy. Oh, there's a water rod here. I'm going to take that too. So I've got a fire rod and a water rod. I'm wondering if there's a rod for each one. I can lounge here too. Can I float around? I wanted to float around in the Spider-Man dinghy. All right. Let's see. If I look at the map, okay. Oyster mushrooms, interesting. Okay. I'm probably gonna have to head back here soon. Just wanted to explore a little bit before going there. Just see how open world this game really is. More oyster mushrooms. No idea what they are. We're gonna collect those. Anything I can collect. It doesn't look like I have a limit of any sort, so I can just pick up whatever I want. Gotta love games where it's not too encumbersome to carry some stuff around. Encumbering, yeah, there we go. Okay. What is this?
Hola. Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
What is this? Oh, we got my blades again. We must be going on a mission soon.
Inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry, still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
That always works. That always works. Just give it a light tap, and technology will always work.
We seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CEN.
Oh, not acronyms, please.
Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened.
Still having issues there, eh, Banner? It's okay.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Come on.
Exactly.
It happens to everyone. Well, okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying
Nope.
it a visit?
Looks like we got our group.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
All right, we're going to end it there, guys. It looks like we have our next mission. Let's go ahead and select it just to give it a read over. So it's going to be a story mission. We're going to get a gamma coil and an artifact, both common, after completing it.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association...
It'd be nice to go out with Captain Marvel. Haven't seen her in combat yet. And of course, you guys know I'm loving Blade in combat. He is fantastic, very versatile, can heal himself. I'm loving all things Blade here. But the heroes have identified an abandoned warehouse where Hydra may be operating. Blade and Hunter join Captain Marvel to investigate. That's where we're going to leave off next time, guys. So thank you all so much for tuning in on the second part of our Marvel's Midnight Suns run through. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I am. And like always, if you are watching this at a later time, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on those notifications for when I post these new videos. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Tyolon reporting out. Till next time, have a good night.